Hi. So next week, I am doing a massive amount of in-person networking at a conference that I am going to out of town. And I have done some in-person networking in the past couple of weeks, and I am finding that my flow for collecting information is a little bit outdated and it's not working very well. So I needed to come up with a new solution for either collecting and or providing my information so that other people can connect with me. So I've taken some information from what I've learned from other people and what I've seen others do, and what I would like to have done for my system, and also worked with ChatGPT, worked with that AI to try to come up with some alternate methods. So because I've gone through this process to um, design this for myself, I thought that someone else might like to have this or might at least be able to use it for their own ideas. So as always, I am using the Smart Virtual Solution system built on GoHighLevel. So this is a GoHighLevel system that I am using with the link in bio page, the chat widget, the text message marketing. It's all of those things kind of wrapped up into all of this, and that's basically what I'm using. So I'm going to walk you through my process and show you exactly what I've done. So first, I have the link in bio page, and I am not the best designer. I try to make things as simple as possible. So this is basically my page. So it is smartpowerhour.com/bio, although the page goes to dash links, so both addresses work. And I have my chat widget, my GHL chat widget attached to this because I have an actual automation set up specifically for this. So the first thing is the design of the bio page. So it looks really good on a mobile phone, makes it really easy to see. The first button is instructions. So share your information via the chat. So that's that first piece. Or they can click on this and they can download my actual contact card directly into their phone. They can visit my website. They can check out one of my lead pages, my Smart Virtual Power Hour. They can download my lead magnet, Smart Business Automations. And then I have a secondary business of custom shirts. So I'm going to be walking around the event in shirts that I have created specifically for the event and that I can use later for other events. So if someone is interested in ordering from me or using those shirts for themselves, not necessarily my logo, but they can see more information about that other business that I have as well. Finally, I do have my social links for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn to make it really easy for people to connect with me. So the first thing that I'm hoping is that they do actually click, not on here, but that they go up here to this chat widget. So when they open that, it does open the chat widget, and up here at the top it says comment WSSW to receive my information. So basically that's saying, hey, I'd love to follow back up with you, leave your info, and I will get back to you soon. So it does ask for their name, their phone number, their email address, and then this is where they would enter the SSW, and then this would send. So the system is going to send it some automatic messages that are going to go through, and everything is going to be automated. So I'll show that in just one second. A secondary way for me to collect information is I'm going to have a QR code that does link to this, just the Smart Business Automations. This is a lead magnet so that they can actually download information about some automations that might be able to help them with their business. So this is a secondary way for me to collect information and has a lead email nurture sequence that goes along with this particular lead magnet, so that there is additional pieces that goes along with that. If you'd like information about how I build those out, let me know. Just go ahead and comment or send me a direct message. You're seeing all my contact information, so you can reach out to me as well. So we've got this page. This is one of the intro ways to get to me. So this could be that I'm giving them the link, or they're using a QR code to get to it. There's a couple of different methods for that. Another way that they can enter is I'm going to provide them with a potential phone number, or a phone number that goes directly into my GHL system. It's my business GHL texting number. So I'm going to have them, if I'm standing in front of them and I don't have all my stuff, right there on hand to make it easy for me, I can just say, hey, text me and this phone number, and text WSSW, because the name of the event is West Slope Startup Week. So it's WSSW is the initials. And so text me that, and then it will set off the automations. So let me show you what those automations are. So basically, whenever a client texts me that number and the inbound message has some sort of version of WSSW, they can even say, hey, I've met you at the WSSW event or something like that. And you can choose whatever word or phrase that you want to have. Then this is going to be my key phrase, the WSSW. Then it's going to add a tag into my system. And there's two tags that it's going to add. It's going to add the WSSW, and it's going to add WSSW-SMS because this is going to go into my chat widget as well. So I want to make sure that I have an if-then statement happening. Then I have it waiting about 15 seconds. And then I send my first text message. I always like to have a bit of a wait step, but a minute on this one, especially texts, is going to be too long. So I'm trying the abbreviated time frame on this one. So I have a text message that thanks them for contacting me. And then it gives them the link to where I have my digital card sitting. And so when they click on this link, it automatically downloads that link or downloads that that VCF card for them, goes right into the contacts of their phone. I am told that everybody loves that. Me personally, I don't like VCFs, but other people want it. So this is another way for people to collect my information really easily. Secondarily, they're getting my information just by sending a text message, and I'm getting theirs. So then I send another message in about 30 seconds, and I say, hey, so here is my bio link, and then you can see my picture, you can see my business name when you're curious about if you're just seeing this phone number and you don't remember who I was, what I am, what my business is, and I know that, you need to see this, then you can actually come back to this. This is how you can see more about me. So you can, and I have my picture there, so it makes it easier for you to remember who I am. Then it waits one more minute, and it says, if you be so kind, when you have a free moment, can you please go to that link in bio, that bio link, and use the chat widget so that I can get your information too. So when you have some time, type, go to that, add your information, type WSSW so I can follow up with you, just like you can follow up with me. And that is what I have for this one. This is it for right now. Because I have the WSSW link, because I'm going to be meeting people over 5 days, I can build some other things. I can do more authentic stuff in the process, but this gets me started. So that's the text message inbound option as point number one. If and when they use the chat widget, here's the next piece. There's actually two flows for that. So when they come in through the chat widget and they do use the code WSSW, then they come down and I have an if then, which is if they went through the text messaging area first, which means that they have a tag, which is the WSSW-SMS, they get a very specific message that says, thanks so much. Here's your, I have your info. I really appreciate it. I look forward to connecting during and after the event. If you need a reminder of who I am, here's my link in bio. And then they have that information and that's all they get. And then I can follow up later, either that evening, later in the, the next week, whatever I need to do. Then my chat widget has, if they go directly through the chat widget, then there's the WSSW tag. It also adds the WSSW chat tag in case I need it. And then I know that's how they came through. It waits about 4 minutes on this one because they already get a confirmation saying that they got something, that I have their information, that widget already has that in the system. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to send them my bio link. So it gives them, again, that same thing of, I know you need to close your browser, so here's my bio link to use later. Looking forward to staying in touch. And I think I'm actually going to change this to 2 minutes, just so that I know that it's there. And we're going to save that action, and I'm going to publish that, and it's good to go. So this is how I'm going to be trying to keep in touch with people that I'm meeting. By having the text messaging, by I'm going to be doing selfies and allowing people to, provide me with their information. That way they can text me and then I can really easily send them that picture. I'm trying to make sure that I have a number of different ways to get into my system without it just being my phone. I'm not very good at just having new contacts come into my phone. It doesn't do me a lot of good. So having it here in my system is what I'm gonna give a shot to. So hopefully this helps. If this helps you, that's great. If you have more ideas for me, let me know. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon. I'm leaving on Sunday. I'm going to start networking on Monday. So if you have other ideas for me, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions. So thanks so much, and we'll chat with you soon.